The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. Sorry we're late. Shay effed up again as usual. This is Shay and here's Jen.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. So, original air date October 14th, 2018. How is everybody doing this lovely Sunday night? It's seriously lovely in Northern California, Shay. It is warm outside. You can wear shorts still, but it's not so hot that you're frying balls.
You know, it was here too. It was like, it went from 80 to like needing heat. Like one day I was using my AC, the next day I was using my
heater
heat to air conditioner, then air conditioner to heat. It was like every other day.
That's why our mornings are super cold. So I like it though. I like it. It's good stuff. Let you know that fall's here and saying hi, but isn't rushing you into winter. So I like it when you get two temps in the same day.
I like it mediocre. I don't like it going from like sunburn weather to freezing. It was like overnight.
It's my dream to live in a place it's 70 degrees year round. Is that crazy?
No,
I mean,
not crazy.
Perfect weather year round. Because, I mean, I know everyone thinks California, oh, it's so sunny and warm. It gets, I mean, depending on where you are, it can get up to 115 here. And then it can get pretty cold, to like the 30s.
Wow.
Depending on where you are, there's snow here.
In California?
Yeah. We got the mountains, baby.
I've never been too far out of New England.
Oh, so. We have mountains all the way around between us and Colorado and where I live, we have flat mountains because of volcanoes. So we have what they're called the tabletop mountains because of the volcanoes that blew up stuff and then ended up landing here, and they just are flat on top. I'll have to send you pictures. It's pretty hilarious. All right, but nobody wants to hear that. You want to do some shout outs and say hi to all the people that joined us so far?
Yes. So I have to say, for the first time ever, I actually messaged somebody, our group, and was like, hey, I don't do this, but if you're going to listen to a show and you want to hear my firsthand experience about an investigation, tune in tonight. So that would be Short Bus. That's Nick and Sue who are in the chat. Again, I'm not the type of person that messages people being like, hey, listen to my show, but for some reason I thought of them, and hopefully they give us some insight, their opinions on what happened.
I want Nick and Sue to know, before you go on, I want Nick and Sue to know that I refrained from asking her about anything from her investigation so I could wait to get her on air and just be fascinated.
Hey, we can have them on this show too. I love them. I can't say enough on air.
I would love to meet them.
In anything, I love Short Bus. People, paranormal-wise, everything, I love them. I can't even state it enough.
I would love to meet them. They seem like really good people.
They are. That's, and not only do I agree with most of because I don't agree with everybody on everything, but I agree with most of where they come from on the paranormal, but they're such awesome people. I love them. Now that I was supposed to do
who else is in
outs.
chat?
Yeah, I was supposed to be doing shout-outs, not kissing butt. We got Sue. Thank you, Sue. Of course, we have Kim. I can't scroll all the way down. We have Jen. I can't scroll all the way down, but I think that's it for chat for right now. Again, my chat won't scroll very far. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry.
That's all right. And for everybody else who's tuning in but decided not to join us in chat,
Yes.
welcome to you as well. And for all of those that will listen later, thank you so much. Be sure to check us out on Spreaker.com. And yeah, I said it right. It's Spreaker. Spreaker. All right. So let's just dive in because it's October. I want to hear some Halloween scary stuff. All right. Get off your phone. You went paranormal investigating.
In the chat, though.
And I'm gonna call it ghost hunting since you're not looking at me. You went ghost hunting, and
Wow.
and where did you go?
All right, so yesterday was our follow-up visit to Westborough State Asylum. Originally, it was Westborough Insane Asylum, and then it went to Westborough State Hospital, so I call it Westborough State Asylum. I kind of merged the two.
I like it. Shipping's good stuff.
Yeah, it just kind of covers everything. As of November 1st, most of the buildings are already torn down. As of November 1st, they're going to finish tearing down the building. So 2 weeks ago, we went, and then yesterday we went back to do the follow-up, and
why are they tearing it down?
The buildings aren't really safe.
Okay. And nobody's interested in restoring them, obviously.
You know how it goes. They're going to tear it down. They're going to tear them down. At one point, there was 60 buildings.
Okay.
There's not anymore. Maybe 10, 15. Don't quote me on that. I'm guessing. I think there's 10 or 15 left. So I forget where it's going. 10 or 15 buildings left. It was established in, I have a couple notes here. A real podcast host would have copied everything my sister worked so hard on researching.
Notes.
But, you know, me, I wrote down what I could remember. So it was established in 1884. The last 6 patients were removed in April of 2010.
Wow.
So it's been sitting, empty since then.
Well, that's only 8 years.
Yeah. They've been really unkept. They're tearing them down, and they're going to make a 55-plus retirement home condo type deal.
Oh, and do you think that's going to work out well?
I don't know the area.
Well, I just mean from you being there, from you feeling the vibe, you went back once and decided to go back twice. I mean, what's the activity like?
This is where you and I differ. I think there's paranormal activity all around us, and it's just
we
choose to feel it, see it, acknowledge it.
But you don't think that there's, agreed. We have spirits all around us. I feel them everywhere I go. And like I said, they move in and out through my house here. I actually did a reading today where my client was telling me that, and the only reason I'm saying this is because she's also a friend of mine, that her father loved, I can't even remember the name of the bird now, but this yellow bird. And I was like, holy shit. And no, it wasn't a cardinal. And I was like, he liked yellow birds. She said the name of the bird, and I said, "Is this bird yellow with black feathers mixed in with its yellow feathers and its wings?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh my god, I wish I still had the photo on my phone. I deleted it. I had a yellow bird, and I've never seen one before in my life come to my backyard, and I took pictures of it because I've never seen one before. I sit out there and watch the birds all the time. We have a mockingjay that I whistle to, and it whistles back at me, and all of this stuff. And so this is, to me, the reason I'm saying all this is a sign that spirits are around us all the time, that come and visit us. Her dad knew that she would need to talk to me this weekend. So, I don't even feel right calling her a client. She's my friend first. And they will come to you and be there when they need to be there. And then there's the ones who just walk around, stragglers all around. Now, all that said, I do believe that there are some places that they seem to hang out more, and that's why we have haunted places. So you disagree with that?
Yes and no. I tend to believe that anything that has more tragic history or more history in the form of deaths or sadness or emotional can hold more of that. But I truly believe that it's all around us and we don't always see it. Sorry. Still coughing.
Sue, it's a finch. She's right. It's a finch.
Yeah.
Okay. So by moving past that we kind of agree. And that's what's great about this show, because we're totally okay with the two of us not completely agreeing.
We like high five when we agree, because it's,
Yeah, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Sue, I agree too. I think that tragedy is definitely going to have a place hold energy more, taint the land or whatever it is. I guess I just have a different verbiage for it. I call it a haunted place. I
do too, some places. But I have a very big, people that really know me know I have OCD. Whether it's cleaning, whether it's terminology. So I have an issue with it, and I'm trying to let go of certain things. And calling places haunted is another one that there's obviously more activity at some places, and there's different degrees. So I'm trying to work past terminology like ghost hunter, evidence, data. Although, let's be real, I'll never get over the difference between evidence and data. That's one thing I'll never get over. I just,
No, it's fair. I mean, they're defined two different ways. If we're going to whip out the merit,
data is what you're collecting to something maybe get, and evidence. Yep. Evidence you can prove. Well, we can't prove
I was going to say you can't take.
Could.
Yeah, you can't take data to court. You have to take evidence to court.
Exactly.
I mean, and but so you obviously felt a vibe there enough to want to go to return. So what happened your first trip or visit there?
I have to correct you again.
To make what you so really?
Nothing happened that we always try to do locations more than once.
More than once,
something happens or it doesn't. We try to go back.
Really? Okay.
We don't have time. This place is going to be gone come November 1st. So, couple days.
My morbid curiosity, I have to ask you. I'm going to interrupt you last time, I swear. My morbid curiosity.
Don't swear because you're lying, but okay.
Okay. Did you pick something up and bring it home? Do you have a haunted souvenir?
All right. Well, let's start with the first one. I'm not even. I plead the fifth. That's where this conversation's going. Let me tell you, this is the craziest and honest experience of my life. And if somebody would stop interrupting, no,
I don't know who that is.
So, a couple days before we went back yesterday, I started going over audio and stuff. But let's face it, I'm super busy. And I was sick. Kate was sick. I've had no time in the past couple weeks. So I barely got through this hour thing, and we got a male voice saying hello. There was only 3 girls there. So that's
nice.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
So, but I haven't got to do anything else.
Just the audio on one recorder.
Yeah. So then we go back yesterday, and it was a normal investigation. Nothing out of the ordinary. I had a bad feeling in one room, which that's kind of unordinary because I'm not like ever, I have this feeling. That's not me. But I did. A couple hours later, we realized we picked up something on thermal. We actually have, I'm not even getting to the good stuff yet, but Nicole actually caught, I don't know, some people call it entity, apparition, whatever you want to call it. Something shouldn't have been there, and it was there. And let me tell you, it's too skinny to be any one of us 3.
It was where again?
It was in a hallway.
No, I just wanted you to say there. It was there.
Yeah, I know.
There.
You're so mean.
Okay, go ahead. It was in a hallway, so you caught an apparition in a hallway. Now, what
on a thermal? You know what thermal is?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Can you tell us what building you were in? I mean, is that okay? I don't know if you want to. When you caught the apparition,
we were in the It's not the hospital, but it was where most of the. It was either the movie theater. It was one out of 3 buildings. I actually don't remember which one. There's like you said, there's 10 or 15 buildings, and I remember in my head, but I don't know the title of it. We have somebody that's supposed to be sending us blueprints to name all these.
Oh, okay, good.
But I don't remember which actual building the name was. So that was nothing, and we went back to where we got the EVP.
Okay.
We did all that, and
she's all that was nothing on the thermal.
No. And for us, if anybody knows or follows me or our page, if we claim something in a picture, like you said, we have like maybe 5 pictures out of the past 4 years. Mm-hmm. So that is a big deal, but nothing compares to what happened after. So, my phone keeps shutting off. I'm trying to follow chat. If I miss anything, Jen, just let me know.
No, you know what? I think everyone's listening to your story, so we're good. Keep talking.
Because I don't usually do this. I don't usually go on air, especially before I release footage, or I should say we. We don't usually talk about stuff before we release footage or EVPs. So we're almost...
But it's exciting, and I love ghost stories.
I don't know if it's exciting. I don't know what to make of this, and this is why I asked Nick and Sue to be here, because I want their opinion.
Okay.
To be honest. So we leave the investigation. It's not even 2 hours back to my house. We're almost back to my house. And all of a sudden, from my equipment bag, you hear this beeping. And I'm like, that's a ghost meter. If anybody knows what a ghost meter is, before you roll your eyes, because a lot of people roll their eyes at a ghost meter. I love ghost meters. You know why? I've been doing this almost 4 years. It's only gone off twice.
Is the clear one that has kind of the orange semicircle on the top?
Yes.
Okay, I got one.
It's only gone off twice for me, ever. And I bring it to every investigation. So you're talking hundreds of investigations. It's gone off twice. And every time it's gone off, we've had backup of millimeters, K2, other stuff happening. So I actually really like it. So people can roll their eyes, but this is why I like it. Hey, Aaron, thank you. So it's going off. So at first, for the quick second, I'm like, okay, something hit it, and it's beeping. But it won't stop. I've never heard it. It's like... and it won't stop. So I'm like, okay. So I start climbing in the back seat to grab it.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you don't want to listen to that.
So I go in the back, like I'm like hanging over the seat to grab the equipment bag. All of a sudden, the back windshield's going on and off. The seatbelt light, which I don't wear my seatbelt, so it shouldn't have been going off, starts going off. So I'm like,
what do you mean the back windshield's going on and off, like up and down,
wiper, the wiper?
Oh, really?
She's like, this is off, and she's pointing. She's like, this is off. Why is that?
She is Nicole, her sister.
Yeah. Thump, 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 and the thing's still going nuts. So I grab the equipment bag, and I take out the ghost meter. You ready for this?
Ready.
And I put it on my lap. The fucking thing is off.
It wasn't even turned on, and it was going anyway.
So I turned it on, and it still goes off. And I'm like, thinking, I'm crazy.
So, okay, I'm going to debunk real quick. When is the last time you changed the battery?
Not even 3 uses ago. And for that type, that's not bad.
Yeah, the 9 volt. It takes a 9 volt. Yeah. So they last a long time.
But I've never, even the 2 other times I've ever heard this thing go off, it's never full throttle it won't stop. It's constant. It will not stop. So
and simultaneously. We got the windshield wiper.
Yeah.
And what else?
The beeping from the seatbelts. So I'm
From
like,
the seatbelt.
so I grabbed the K2, turn it on. That thing, all the lights are on, won't shut off. Not even blinking. They're all solid. So I'm also recording now. Now we're in my driveway. Yes. I'm recording all that.
In EVP or video?
Right now, video.
Okay.
We try with the car on. We try with the car off. We try with the, making sure it's got Wi-Fi. Mind you, this thing in 4 years has only gone off 2 other times, and it's only been like, nothing like this. It won't stop.
Whoa. Did you take the battery out?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Next best thing, we start doing an EVP session.
Sweet.
Yeah, even Sue's saying, well, Sue, do you know what the ghost meter is? You'll hear this in 30 seconds, so I'll try to watch. It doesn't, this is why I like this piece of equipment. It does not go off. It's not K2s go off if you move it too fast. This ghost meter thing, it doesn't do that. So this is still going crazy. It doesn't stop. So I'm like, okay, let's do EVP. So we start the EVP and we do it for like however long. And we start listening back. And within the first 10, maybe 15 minutes of this thing, we get at least 3 clear fucks.
Class A fucks.
I don't know if I don't class them.
Okay.
Yeah, very clear. And a lot of other whispers. And again, I haven't gone through it. I haven't analyzed it. But if it's enough, I record it on my phone.
Oh my God, send it to me. I will listen to it for you. I'm so freaking excited. I recorded
it on my phone, not even on the recorder, not even on. It was just my phone. I'm like, here, let's do this.
Well, then you can send it to me in our messenger chat, and I can listen to it. I'm so excited.
But so yeah, 3 fucks. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, so at least an hour, this thing, shut it off, shut the car off, and it was random. It would go off, then it wouldn't go off, would go off, and the K2, but most of it, well, not most of it. We were taking video on and off. We have enough on video to prove that what we're saying.
Right.
I don't know why though.
You don't know you don't know why it was happening? Is that what you're saying? You don't know why too?
Yeah, I can't prove why. I can't.
I hear you proving it. Shay, this is why we call her the skeptic. She has proof, and she's sitting here saying, "I don't know why though." It's because there was a ghost in your car.
Yeah, but I can't prove it. And I made it clear before I got out of the car, and so didn't she. I keep saying she and Nicole, but you need to go back where you came from. If you followed it, but again, 4 years of this. That thing, in every investigation, I can't stress that. I use that thing. It's only gone off twice.
Wow.
And once was at my old place.
Wow.
So, I can't wait to go over the rest of the stuff. Again, I got home and...
Right. That was just after the first visit, correct?
No, that's the second one.
I haven't
even finished going over the first stuff.
Oh my gosh! But
this
nothing.
Was at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning today.
Oh, that's so cool. That is really cool.
But
I mean, that's a great experience. Really?
GPS wouldn't work. I think it was having Wi-Fi issues. But then the other girl that was with us, Carrie from Spirit Trackers, also in New Hampshire, messaged us and was like, my GPS kept messing up, and my recorder that was in the trunk started playing over the Bluetooth, and I don't know what's going on. And
what?
So
started playing over her Bluetooth in her car?
Yeah.
Her EVP recorder started playing over the Bluetooth in her car.
Yep.
That is like not even I wish Benji was here. That is not even, is this some fancy EVP recorder, some fancy,
No, it doesn't have to be fancy. Anything that
but no, that would it, I mean,
It
so
can
this
be done, but it shouldn't be without.
you have to push buttons
Yeah.
and tell it to do it. Wow. So not
Again,
only
you
was
can
it affecting you, it
accidentally.
was
Yeah.
her. And she was in a different car.
Sue, to answer, Sue's asking if before we left the property, if we said it had to stay, and we were talking about that, and I think actually we forgot for once.
Oh,
We're
wow.
usually really good about that, but I think we actually forgot to say you can't come with us, which is why we made a big deal after all this stuff in my driveway. I'm like, we'll never
Right.
make that mistake again, hopefully.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I didn't feel anything around you. I mean, that doesn't mean
No, it doesn't feel
not
anything now.
with you. But I was
No.
going to say, I mean, do you feel like when you asked it to leave, when you did finally say, hey,
I don't know what's crazier, just the ghost meter going off alone or the windshield wiper starting, and she's like pointing. She's like, look, it's off. I don't know what to do. And we shut the car off and it would still go off. And
really?
I'm like, but when I ever pulled that out and it's going off and I'm like, Nicole, it's off. This fucking thing isn't even on. And I hit the button and it turns on.
And you recorded it? You recorded that it was off? Did you
No.
get that on? Oh, man.
No, I did not.
Well, I believe you. You're not one to stretch the truth. You're not.
No, if anything, I play it down.
Yeah, you're not one to stretch the truth, so I believe that 100%. Yeah. And that then you said Carrie is her name, the other lady who investigated with you. That is, so she, oh my God, I can't even imagine driving along and then my freaking Bluetooth starts blaring my investigation. I would have pulled over and got out of the car, giggled, got all excited, and then got back in the car.
The fact that she's saying, my GPS just like stopped working and rerouted me and stuff. And this that's GPS and Wi-Fi and stuff. But my sister Nicole, who has a brand new car, brand new,
smells real good.
Yeah. Her GPS wouldn't register.
So did she tell you this before? Who said to who first? Did she contact you first?
No, we said, hey, we had some really fucked up stuff happen or whatever, but we didn't go into detail. And then she started saying, well, my recorder started playing and the GPS, and I'm like, whoa. So, but yeah, the GPS thing, she had no idea. She knew stuff was happening, but to pull GPS out of your ass, that's just crazy.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm just saying that's exciting. That's very exciting.
I'm excited that it's
as
not
an
in my house.
As an investigator, though, that has to be very satisfying, though, to have this play out.
There, it might have been. It was more confusing than anything else. One thing after another, like this piece of equipment that never goes off, and then to realize it's off, and then, before that, the wipers started going off, and things started beeping.
She's saying she's forgot to do it before as well. And they found a teacher in their vehicle. So I'm assuming that you at least listened to the EVP session you did in the car. Have you had a chance to listen to that? Okay.
Not all of it. We heard 3 fucks and that was enough. It was also 2:00 in the morning and I had to get in the house. So
right, and get some mimes.
And the device had stopped at that point. So
okay.
Yeah, I was still up 3 hours later, but
fingers crossed you're going to say yes to this, but I don't even know why I'm asking this question, but for the sake of, interviewing, you did ask, who is this, right? What's your name? What do you want? All that fun stuff. Okay.
Because the equipment. Well, we didn't have to explain the ghost meter because it was going off, but we did explain. If you hear, we over explain equipment, to be honest.
Okay. Well, dude,
you want to play with us? Let's get the lights to light up, and if you talk to us, we might be able to hear you later, so we over-explain things over and over.
Yeah. Well, obviously, dude knew how to.
We listened to most of it and heard the 3 Fox clear as day. and there's a few other whispers and stuff in there. But again, it was recorded on my phone, and we were just listening on my phone. No headphones, no nothing.
Right. So you weren't getting those detailed little sounds. Okay. Yeah. No, that's amazing. Please upload that upload it as private to your YouTube, and then share the link with me. And I will totally, because like, I'm begging you right now. I know I'm not a paranormal investigator, but this is just like, I'm so, well, of course I've, been fascinated with it with my whole life, having dead people around me, but I'm just so fascinated with this. It's just, wow, what an awesome experience. And gosh, if I want to fly out there right now and go, why can't I win the lottery yet?
I know, right?
I would be on a plane tomorrow morning flying out there. Saying, let's go back, come on.
We've had other stuff happen, but this is the oddest. Just like, and even if some people will roll their eyes because it's a ghost meter, and trust me, I roll my eyes a lot when people tell stories.
Why do people roll their eyes? Because it's it's less expensive.
Turn your volume on?
No, it's your kukui.
Oh, something happened.
It's your ghost. Do they roll their eyes at it because it's less expensive than a K2 meter?
Hold on.
Okay. She's.
Yeah. It was in the bad port. Sorry.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Wrong hole. I mean,
not that hole.
Wrong show. Some people like it, some people don't. Just like some people like apps, some people don't. But I like things that don't go off every second, And then when you can verify it through other stuff, I like that even more.
I'm agreeing with Sue. So Sue Pochetta of Short Bus Paranormal out of Iowa is saying all that is no coincidence. There was someone with you, and someone's in quotation marks, with you at the moment and manipulating all of those things. And I agree wholeheartedly. I really do. So
I do too, or else I wouldn't be talking about it the next day without even analyzing all the data.
So I'm just feeling something in my lungs right now. I feel like he was a heavy smoker, so now I will be interested in finding out if you could get more EVPs, if you can hear it in his voice, that he, because heavy smokers tend to have a certain sound in their voice, like no filters. Lucky cigarettes, heavy smoker.
Pall Mall.
Yeah. Pall Mall, Lucky's, all those.
Pall
like
Malls.
I'm
Pall Mall. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really interested if his name, I'm hearing a D and an sound. So I'm really.
We didn't get any names. We got a lot of numbers during Spare Box.
Okay.
Coincidentally, we'd ask how many. Wait, I can't count. 8? No, that was one. That was probably the only number that wasn't said.
Nice.
We got 3s, we got 1s, we got 11s, we got all in a row. 11, 3, 8. You said how many are here? 3, 8, 11. And it just kept going. I'm like, whoa, all in different voices.
Wow.
And that was during the investigation.
And that was your first investigation or your second one?
Second.
And so where is this again?
Westborough, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I can't repeat that word because I can't say that word.
Just say Mass. Westborough, Mass.
The Mass. Westborough. Can I say it like her? Westborough. Because I want to say Westborough. Westborough. Yeah, raspy, that raspy voice, Sue. Yeah, so that's super, I'm so excited for you to post this. And so if for anybody
but
who
the whole thing is if it's not clear enough, I don't care how many times the same word is repeated. You know how much stuff we catch and we don't post? Because
Yeah, but what if you post it and I know you want your. Wait, let me finish saying what I was going to say. For anybody who's listening that doesn't know, check out Shay's Paranormal on YouTube. That and Sis Paranormal. Do you post it on both?
we started to, yes.
Okay. Yes. On YouTube. And while you're at it, go over to Psychic Jen B on YouTube. Jen with one N. But no, to see other things that Shay posts, she works really hard to put videos together, and the bloopers are my fave. I'm just going to say.
I love it. Yeah, I keep I got to make friends with Aaron's new team just to get more bloopers of him. He was in the chat. I don't know if he is. If he could just fall down a shaft or something for me, it would make my day. Don't get hurt, but
it's KPRS still in chat. We highly recommend her YouTube channel. Awesome stuff. Yeah. See, Sue's giving you a shout out as well. Oh. Okay. Now back to what I was going to argue with you about. Because I love you. What I don't understand is I understand, especially because of your OCD and your desire for perfection, which I just want to say, for some reason, I attract people that desire perfection. I think it's because I'm okay with things not being perfect, that maybe I help those that need overly perfect. Okay, random.
Hey, Carrie,
squirrel.
Sorry. You've interrupted me enough tonight. Carrie is in chat, who was with us last night.
Oh, sweet.
So, Carrie, we are talking about last night. Oh, yes, Aaron. Please fall down a shaft. Just so I can get it on bloopers.
But I don't understand why you won't post a whisper. Because what if somebody else is able to, it opens up debate not for the naysayers, but for the true believers, the true investigators. They can help you analyze it. You know what I mean? It puts it on a platform where more people can help you analyze it. So I just don't understand why I would love for you to post just the raw video of what you guys recorded in the car. I know you like to edit and just post the good stuff, but we love the raw stuff.
We used to, actually.
Did you rip off your shirt as well? And no?
No, I don't think Aaron would have let me at that time. He probably would let me now. He'd probably be like, yeah, please, I'll auction her off. But no, we used to post. I didn't believe in editing for the first few years I did this. I put everything up whole. But who wants to listen to a 5, 6, 7, 8 hour investigation?
Well, the short blah blah blah, the short session. Apparently, I can't say double S words together. That you did in your car. That I would love to see posted. Without
most of the short stuff like that. Yeah, I don't. If I edit, I'll take off stuff that doesn't need to be there, or if there's silence, I'll take it out. But and then I'll mash it all together. But I don't like. That's why people will complain. I'll put up stuff, or Nick will put up stuff about, hey, listen to this. This is interesting. Possible EVP. And people are like, well, it's not clear. You need to fix that. You need to boost it.
Right.
No, we don't. Our EVPs are how we catch them. We turn up the volume on them, but we don't change them. You can either hear it or you can't.
Yeah. No, you don't clean it up. Now, I know Bart, who we met through Beyond the Light Network, with good guy Bart. You can find their show, the EGT Project. Oh my God, I forgot it for a second. Bart Towler on Facebook, but I know Bart cleans stuff up. I know he does it for a business. He'll clean audio up. So obviously, he has all the high tech equipment or whatever to do that. So how do you feel about that? If that was something that was financially feasible, would you do it?
Will I pay somebody to clean up an EVP?
If it was financially feasible,
no,
if you had the extra money,
you could say I'll pay me $1, I'll clean it up for you. No, you can either hear it or you can't. No.
Okay.
And nothing against him. I'm just saying me personally.
Right,
if I
right.
wanted to clean it up, I would clean it up on my own.
Okay.
Here it is. This is what we hear. And I do turn up the volume,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not going to put in chirps. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Here it is. This is, I know. It's a
You
lucky
like
thing.
it raw.
Yeah. I like it raw.
No. I totally respect that. If somebody else wants it to be cleaned up, then hell, download that shit and clean it up.
Well, once you clean it up, you change it, and there's no going back. There's no way to say, this is how it is,
Mm-hmm.
Once you change it, you change it. And I'm not smart enough to say, this is what was done, so I just keep it simple. Here it is.
Oh, you're smart, so shut up.
No. Not when it comes to this tech stuff.
So
Yeah, I think so too, Carrie.
Your second, the thing that you claim the fifth on, of possibly having an item, or not to confirm, you're not confirming or denying the possibility of having an item with you. Would you not confirm or deny the possibility of having that item with you when this occurred?
No, I didn't have an item with me. No, I did not. I was just being
Okay.
funny. I meant I wasn't claiming anything till after I told the story.
Okay. Well,
Can I ask you why you asking about an item?
Well, because of the whole. A lot of people think you have to have an item from the place for a spirit to follow you. I do not think so.
I don't think that either.
So I guess more
I'm
or
very
less because of that reason.
Contrary to what people believe, I can be a nice person. I was very polite. Hi, my name's Sherry. What's your name? How you doing? What you doing tonight? You liking this weather? That's how I do EVP sessions. So
Yeah, like you're talking to somebody new.
Yeah, like I'm talking to a person because they were a person.
Exactly.
I can be very charming when I want to. But no, so I did not have an item, but something was definitely going on. I don't know what, but something. Yeah, something was definitely going on.
So I'm curious. So we know that Carrie, she had her GPS was being messed with, and then she had the Bluetooth connect to her digital recorder, and then that just started coming over without her doing it. I'm just curious if if Carrie did the same thing, if she told, if she said, no, you can't come in with me. And then if she's had any activity in her home, because I know you haven't.
I don't think she's had any activity in the house, or else I would have heard from it. About it, but I don't know if she said it. I know Nicole said it. I said it.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole and I said it late because we were already back in our own town, which we, surprisingly, we're usually pretty good about that, but she'll if she's still in chat, she'll hear it in 30 seconds and she'll answer. But I'm sure if she had activity going on, she would have said something today.
So whenever there's an ornery spirit around, this is just something I do if I'm cleansing a place and I'm having a spirit who isn't necessarily wanting to leave, I will put a rubber band around them, and I will I will stretch the rubber band out and ask, set my intent for the end of the rubber band that isn't around the spirit to go to the location where the spirit needs to be.
In your home?
No, if I'm cleansing somebody else's home and I have something bad.
This is
just something bad, like something is really screwing with them and they're not wanting to leave. This is just like one of the things I do because something that's seriously bad, you have to do multiple things to get rid of it. Perhaps, it all varies. But I will then shoot the spirit like like I'm letting go of the end of the rubber band that's around the spirit and take them out of the place.
Yeah.
and then seal it so it can't come back in. I was being shown the rubber band thing. So I think it was important for me to say for some reason. My guides wouldn't have told me to say it if they didn't. So you want to read what Carrie said?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, before you read that, I don't think people, mediums or not mediums, have the right to remove spirits. Unless it's something harmful.
Right.
Something putting somebody in danger. But if it's a friendly spirit, I don't think.
Agreed. If it's a friendly spirit and it's choosing to come there, then
I don't think we have the right to force anything to leave if it's not.
No, it could be protecting the people.
Well, not only that, they were probably there first. This is their.
Yeah. There's like all kinds of different things. And if it's not something negative or oppressive, then no, you shouldn't. You make a deal with your ghost, with your Casper, with your George. I like George. I love that book. One of my favorite little children's books. But you're living with this. You form a relationship with it, and you say, "Hey, I respect that you used to live here. You need to respect that I now live here." And
these are the boundaries.
Yeah. No, they shouldn't leave at all. No. No. Please don't think I believe that, because I do.
Oh, I didn't mean you. Again, people either love me or hate me. There's three stages of Shay. They either love Shay, hate Shay, or just tolerate her. The ones who tolerate me usually need something from me.
I think I'm A and C. You're gonna spit your beer out of your nose.
Yeah.
So Carrie says that she did say it once she got home as well, and there hasn't been any activity. So that's really cool.
Then she added, "It's really strange that nothing like that happened the first time." Remember that? I don't find that strange. I think it can happen when it happens. Or maybe it was the same spirit that saw us and recognized us. Maybe it was just a friendly one. Maybe, I believe, I know a lot of people, especially psychics, mediums, don't believe in coincidence. I 1000% believe in coincidences.
Gibbs says there's no such thing as coincidence.
I love Gibbs, but he's wrong. All his other rules are right.
You're no longer allowed to watch that show. It's official.
Other people are like, well, who the fuck is Gibbs? But I knew instantly what you meant. I didn't even know you watched the show, but I knew what you meant.
Hey, I think NCIS is like the number one television drama watched. I'm pretty sure.
Criminal Minds is.
I haven't watched that in years.
It's my favorite show. It's the only one I watch live. Really? Ever. It's the only show I watch live.
It's the only show she tolerates commercials for.
Yep.
Well, Sue says she loves you. So apparently Sue's been drinking tonight as well. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I see love. I don't see where she says she loves me, but I do know Sue loves me.
So, I agree with you on the returning, you've totally won me over on the returning to the same place multiple times to investigate.
I don't know about you, but if I meet somebody for the first time, I'm not always comfortable.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like, oh, well, that's just what they do. But it's like now I'm wrapping my mind around your mindset. It's like you go and create a relationship with the spirits that are there, because it is your ultimate goal to let them know that you want to prove their existence.
And I am very, and I'm not, I know I kid a lot, but I'm serious about the fact that I always say, "Hi, I'm Sherry. This is Nicole." Whoever, we introduce ourselves. "How you doing tonight? What do you think of this weather?" If it's something about a hospital, I'll be like, "Hey, I remember this time I was in a hospital. This is how I felt. How do you feel?" So I really try to, and if something works, I'll keep up with it. If it doesn't, I might move past. And then we go to be in normal conversations with whoever's there in person, like alive people, and the mixture seems to work. And I can be hysterically funny. I know that, but I'm serious when I say we've got more EVPs just being serious, sitting around, joking, and then, hey, what's your name? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, are you dead? Hey, do you know you're dead? Hey,
So with your regular natural conversation, which of course, people,
I
I mean,
do,
think
hey,
about
nice,
it. If you,
nice to meet you. I'm Sherry, and I put out my hand.
yeah, no, that's
I'm not
totally
perfect. I've screwed up. I say stupid things, and then after I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But
yeah.
I really try to be respectful.
Well, people are going to want to sit down at your table and talk with you if you're having a conversation. Nobody wants to feel like they're being interrogated.
Yeah, you don't want to stand at, what's that? You don't want to stand on.
Do you know you're dead? I'd be like, bitch, I'm out of here.
No, I still do that though.
And float away.
Sometimes I'm like, I shouldn't say that, and sometimes I do, And I had this conversation with Aaron and Kelly from Ghost Crier. Sometimes I feel bad when I say, "Are you alive? Do you know you're dead?" At this point, most of them probably do. They know, but do know, but sometimes I still feel bad, and it's
right.
I still say it even though going to a location, I'm like, I'm not going to say this or this or this, and it still comes out. So I do.
It is what it is.
I am hysterical. Thank you, Carrie. But as Carrie knows, I am. I am fucking
I wish somebody would convince Shay she's hysterical.
I can be funny, but I can be serious too.
Yeah.
I just, especially podcasting, if we're talking about something serious, I'll stay serious, but the whole thing shouldn't be serious.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
I heard from multiple people that Friday was my best show.
Aww.
I wasn't, just joking around. It was actually serious stuff. And I'm like, whoa, thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was a good time, but, I'm the one who threw out the serious question. So, so of course, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I thought all the answers were great. No, I agree. I think that the more we talk, whether we're goofing around or we're being serious, I feel as though I'm learning more about paranormal investigating from you. There aren't any paranormal investigators where I live. I would have to drive well over an hour, depending on traffic, close to 2 hours.
I told you, then start your own.
But I don't want to, I'm not going to lie, I don't want to be responsible for a group.
But you don't have to do residentials.
I've done clearings locally, and I like doing that. And to me, investigating is different.
Yeah, it is. It's very different.
And it's like if I'm going to do one, I'm going to choose helping people clear the energy of the last resident and preparing the home for them to bring their energy, reading the energy in a house and knowing if it needs to be cleared. And if there's a spirit, they're talking to the spirit and introducing the spirit to the new person, or if there's something negative, or if they are afraid and they think it's something negative, then, letting the living know that, hey, no, it's not negative. They're just trying to get your attention. But, I've only done a few here. I just don't, apparently where I live there, nobody's haunted. I don't know. Well, the college is haunted. I know that because my husband attended there and he worked there when he attended there, and he's not one to say something's haunted, and he's like, oh no, it's haunted.
Scott is where the original Skeptic and the Psychic came from, the name.
Yeah, because I tried to get him to do it with me, but he was like, no, I don't want to, because he has a good radio voice. But yeah, obviously, or there would be a paranormal group. There's paranormal groups listed in my area. I've emailed them all and get nothing back. And I don't tell them I am a medium, a psychic medium beforehand. I email them as a person because I want to learn about paranormal.
Did you email that guy that I told you to email?
Yeah, I think. No, I don't know. I can't
We'll
remember.
talk after. I don't have
I don't
permission to use his name, so I don't want
No.
to say it on the air, but.
Yeah, I think I did. And he said if he found one out, he'd let me know. And no, so there's just not here. I wish there was. Apparently, I mean,
Wow.
I know.
Holy
I don't want
crap.
to have to drive a couple hours to Sacramento.
No. It's 9:03.
It's 6:03.
Well, so it's an hour into the show. Tomato. It's 9:03.
Well, I
So we
want to
have to-
say thank you for telling me about this. I found your experiences very.
I have trouble talking about stuff before I analyze everything, so this is a big deal.
But I'm glad. I like it. Sue wants us to shout out Central Standard Time. Okay.
It is 9:03 Eastern, 8:03 Central, 6 Pacific, and the rest of the time zones I'm not smart enough to know yet.
Sue, it isn't enough that you live in the most haunted state in America. We have to say what time it is there too.
I can't wait to get to Iowa to be a house guest of Sue's.
You know, I wanna do some unprompted, unasked for advertising for Sue and Short Bus.
Yes, go ahead.
And I know you have the list of all the speakers. So coming up, and is it the 27th or the 28th? I know I helped you make some stuff.
It's Saturday the 27th. It starts at 12. 12 to 2. There's speakers. There's dinners. Sue, type quick. I'm gonna ramble.
Tell us the list. So it is the Many Faces.
Saturday the 27th. Many Faces, Bed and Bath in Al Qaeda, Iowa.
Bed and breakfast.
Bed and breakfast. What did I say? Bath. Take a bath before you go. There's no bath there.
Oh, they're going to have bubbles and it's going to be bath bombs.
I know a lot of the speakers' names, but I don't want to forget anybody, so I'm hoping she'll type.
Chris, who was just on your show, Chris Case.
Mr. Chris Case.
And, of course, Short Bus Paranormal and our friend Chuck Banks. So Death, the Final Frontier.
Yeah. Madison Paranormal. Eric L. I can't say his last
Eisenberg.
name. Yeah. David Glidden, Josh Hurd. I'm missing Stephanie Hutnick will also be there. I know it goes from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. I think it's something like 12 to 2 is the meet and greet. Don't quote me on this, guys.
Elkder, Iowa.
Then dinner and speakers, and then there's a VIP investigation. Dude, for somebody that has no memory, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Kim, are you
getting a person though?
Kim's in Iowa. Are you going to be? I mean, I'm sure there's lots of great events that weekend. It being the weekend before Halloween.
Benji has is going to an event. It's not his event, but the night before is C&H Paranormal Farrar, the place you guys like. Their Halloween bash that weekend. Farrar. That's theirs. There's tons of them.
And I'm sure Ghost Crier has something going on. Dude, we know all these people in Iowa, but we live on the East Coast and the West Coast. This is just kind of cray-cray.
They're in between us, I know. He's graduating in June. I'm going to get out there, but I'm going to plan it in advance so I can see Kelly and Ghost Crier, so I can see Nick and Sue, so I can see,
When I go, I was just telling Kelly today, I was talking to her today. When I go, I told her I want to go to this magical Melbourne Manor. Did I say it right? Melbourne Manor? They said, come to Iowa.
Anybody? Josh Hurd's place? Melbourne Manor? Yeah.
Well, there's just all these great stories. And I mean, of course, everyone wants to go to Villisca. Yeah, there's Villisca. There's the Klondike. There's Farrar. There's there's just all kinds of stuff. But I think that if I had to, the whatever Matt's always talking about, Matt Bennett's always talking about the school.
Well, the school's not gonna. Yeah, the school. Yeah.
His Edinburgh Manor. Yeah, she's posting them up. But I want to do. They have Sue says they have a 48-hour lockdown at Melbourne Manor next weekend. Will you be going live on the Short Bus page on Facebook, Sue? We're happy to promote that for you.
Yeah. She usually goes under her name and then shares it, if I'm not wrong, to the Short Bus.
So I just, you
or
know
it
what?
comes up as Sue's for me.
We never promote ourselves. So again, I want to say, check out Shay's Paranormal if you search that in YouTube, and SIS, S-I-S Paranormal
Chat on Facebook, Shay's Paranormal on YouTube, but SIS Paranormal is the team page. It's SIS Paranormal Supernatural Investigation Services on Facebook and YouTube.
And then, of course, you can find all this Psychic Gen B stuff. I was fortunate to be able to get it to be Psychic Gen B across the board.
So on Paranormal Buzz, as soon as I locked that in.
Yeah, well, we got to.
Spreaker, I went across everything. Boom, that's it.
Yeah, so Psychic Gen B on Instagram is one of my favorite, and then we have
Instagram.
Paranormal Buzz on Instagram as well. That we really socialize on that the most for social media, and then my YouTube where I post bi-weekly tarot readings by zodiac. So they're just general energy. But, you know, it's super fun, and I'll be working on the second half of October. I'll be getting those videos out over the next few days. And then I'm on Twitter, but I hardly ever use it. And, of course, I am on Facebook as well. And then you can find everything for Paranormal Buzz Radio right here on Spreaker. So if you're catching this on another network, another forum, please check us out on Spreaker.
We're on a bunch of other stuff. But the only place, and this will continue to be, unless everybody on the network does something live on YouTube, the only place you'll be able to hear all the shows on Paranormal Buzz is right here on Spreaker. Live.
Spreaker.
Live, yep.
It does upload to YouTube, the Paranormal Buzz Radio.
SoundCloud.
So we have Shay's Paranormal Chat.
Yep.
We have B Squared Magic Monday. And that's every other Monday. So coming up, actually tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow's
They'll be on tomorrow. And then, of course, here, the Skeptic and the Psychic on Sundays. And Haruka will be returning.
Monday, October 29th.
Oh, so she's going to do every other...
No. We are. Hello. October 29th is our Halloween special.
Oh, that's right. Do tell it, sister.
It will be on Monday. It will be airing under B Squared, but you'll have all the hosts, and hopefully Matt, the co-owner, will also be there. Knowing us, we'll probably be drinking, playing some kind of drinking game, being dumb. But maybe we'll have a serious one. You never know with us. Hi, Luna.
Hi, Luna. Well, now I want cake, Sue.
I'm trying to read, yeah. Yeah. Before I forget, hold on. Yeah, when you check out Short Bus Paranormal, there needs to be a space between short and bus. Because there's also an old thing that Short Bus is one word. That's not the one you want. You want Short Space Bus Paranormal.
Send me the video, Sue. Send it to me. I'm down.
Oh my God, you've never seen it?
I haven't seen a cake hat video. But I am.
I will pee. Oh my
I'm
God.
totally down. Now I want cake. I wonder if my husband's back from his what he was out doing. I'm going to go sweet talk him into getting me some cake. Did you see my video
of my shirt? I was rocking my Short Bus shirt.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Yes, I saw it. That was very cool. Now, when we first talked, you said that you wanted me to do some readings for some callers. So is that something we can save for next time?
Yeah, we can save it. We can't have callers.
Well, I thought we were going to start using the old phone number.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. No.
Okay.
Next week, if you want, we can do, if anybody has any questions in the chat.
All right. Do a reading.
Or if they're friends of ours, they could call, if we want to work it out ahead of time. But
well, yeah, this is kind of last
I
minute.
think I said
and-
you could do a short reading for people in the chat, or I think I gave
Yeah,
you permission
oh,
for
yeah.
the first time. I was like, well, if we get really bored, you can read me.
Well, I know, but because I know how you feel, I don't think I would feel comfortable reading you on air. Because I know you're not
I've only
100%
been
down
read
for it.
once. The only time I've been read once, and it was on air, and it was without permission, and it was very wrong, and I called him out. So, if you ever read me, if you're wrong, I'll say you're wrong.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I would rather specifically talk to the person just when there is so many people in chat. There's a lot of energy. And I won't do, what are they called?
But there was a reason, like
cold readings.
Yeah.
I won't call. I was picking up what you're putting down. Yeah. I'm not going to do cold readings. I will do questions, but I am not doing cold readings in chat because
tarot,
it is. We can do that, but it's just no. Yeah. You're setting yourself up for failure when there's too many people thinking, oh, read me. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get the right person with the right message. Nope. Questions only, so I can focus on that. But maybe we put that off if when are the Pashutas going to be on your show on She's Paranormal Chat?
We don't have a time plan. They're welcome on my show anytime. I would do a Wednesday show for those guys.
Well, I was thinking, I don't know if they're not too tired. They come on she said 48-hour lockdown, so I'm assuming it's Friday, Saturday. Kind of pressure. Throwing the pressure on them.
No, don't even.
Too much, yeah.
As a paranormal investigator, 48-hour lockdown, there's maybe next time. There's no way they can do a 48-hour lockdown and then come on a show Sunday night. If I'm wrong, they will send me a personal PM and be like, no, we can, but I'm telling you, as a paranormal investigator.
Because I would love to. Yeah. I know we had discussed we probably wouldn't have that many guests, but I'm leaning towards I want some guests. I want the Pachutas.
Yeah. Kelly, I told Kelly she's welcome anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly, Sue, Nick and Sue, anytime. Yeah.
Yep, she's saying they would love to come on. So, yeah, we would love to have you guys come on.
I have an overwhelming amount of guests.
Sue just has, I've never even met her. But when I see her live, she has this aura that I just, I feel like I could reach in the phone and touch her aura. Like, her aura is so strong and it's just friendly and super nice. I wonder what her sign is. I'm totally curious what her sign is. Because she has this sun and moon. I don't want to just know your regular sign. I want to know your
S ones? Is it one of the S ones or is that...
Can I tell everybody tonight what I found out about your sun moon sign?
Anytime in November, yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
I'll message you tomorrow, Sue.
All right. Well, we should probably wrap this up, as I just noticed.
No.
She's a Scorpio.
I said one of the S signs. I just couldn't remember which one.
Guarantee you, she is not just a Scorpio. She is a Phoenix Scorpio. And that is the fully, that I posted. A Phoenix is Scorpio, is a fully evolved Scorpio of the highest vibration. Scorpio is the only sign that can transform. We can all grow and become better people. But Scorpios start out in a certain vibration and they can move up. And Sue has the best aura about her. A Phoenix Scorpio knows their talents, knows their gifts, knows their abilities and how they can affect energy, and they choose to use it for good. That is a Phoenix Scorpio.
Oh, I see.
Now, the Scorpios that get the bad rap, the crazy ones who want to control everything and want to make sure, they're Monica Geller out on you, make sure you put the lid on your pen the correct way.
Monica. I'm a Monica, so be careful.
No. that's the level that they're born on. Is
11/11. I'll
that,
remember that.
you know, the ones that get the bad rap for being stalkers and a little bit cray cray.
I only stalk guests, and that's the day of the show. I'm not a stalker.
Yeah, and when Nicole said she had a paranormal crush on Chris, meaning what he does, she's a big fan of what he does. She is not.
I tried to tell him that. I don't think he believed it either, though. I'm like, but it's not in a sexual way. He's like, yeah, okay. Sorry.
So, guys, she is not stalking Chris that way. So
I
please.
did that day, but I stalk every guest Friday. I do all my research on Thursdays and Fridays. So.
Oh, Sue sent me the K-Cat. I'm definitely gonna have to watch it.
Oh yeah, you have to.
I see that the K-Cat. I just want cake. Husband, will you get me cake, please? All right,
cake.
So
I'd be like, cake, will you get me a husband, please? Wait,
are you sure? Are you sure
I'll
you
take
want
the cake? I don't want a husband. Hell no.
I mean, just think about having to clean around the toilet all the time, and that should change your mind.
I have boys.
Oh, that's right. So you already do it. Well, then you're fine. Just get one.
Well, I do have boys, but I only have one that lives with me. My son lives with me, so. But he's pretty good. Anyways, he'll kill me if he has that. I just want to say, next week we have Buddy from on Shay's Paranormal Chat, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Pacific. Can't forget those Californians. From Ocean State Paranormal. And on the 26th, we have Cindy Sawyer. I don't think that's how you say her name, but she was featured on The Haunting, the show The Haunting.
Sawyer,
yeah, we're going to be talking about her her personal experiences with her exorcism that she had.
Cool.
And then September 2nd, we have Mike Ricksecker from Haunted Road Media.
Good times.
And the 9th, November 9th, we have Coyote Chris Sutton.
I love Chris.
I love Mike. I love Chris. I love all these people.
Chris is another one of those guys that just kind of, you're like, I am buying whatever you're selling, dude, because he just seems so honest and forthright. He's a good guy. You can just tell.
He is. Chris and I are going to start off with back to basics, less equipment, the feel of things, And of course, Mike Ricksecker, we're going to be talking about shadow people.
Oh, nice. I bet Mike will have a lot of information about that. He's been investigating a long time.
So he does most of his presentations not all, but most of his presentations at Paracons or on shadow people. So I'm like, nice. I've been wanting to do shadow people since I first started introspection a year and a half, whatever years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, wait, I can do it. So he's the first person I thought of.
No, I think that will be a great show. I look forward to seeing all of that.
And then Kim, we're trying to fit Kim in November. I'm waiting back for a date. I don't want to book any more people in November until I hear back from her. And if Kim can't do November, I'm going to see if she wants a Friday in November. I'm going to see if she wants to do a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something in November. Mm-hmm. So
and we're going to get Short Bus on our show, right?
Yeah. Oh, Short Bus could come on every week on my show. I don't care. Either one of them. But yeah, I will.
Just not Sunday the 18th.
Is that when you're gone?
Yeah, my granddaddy will be turning 93 on the 17th.
And so I'm sure we'll go visit him. Thanksgiving. Maybe I can get a co-host for that date, but okay.
Yeah, anyways, maybe you can get Kelly. We
just went way off track. Yeah, all right. She said she's busy in October, but after
November.
November. So remind me to PM Sue tomorrow about coming on the show. And one of us has
don't forget to PM Sue tomorrow about coming on the show.
You want to see? Look, here's my calendar.
I'm not going to remember.
Here's my calendar, right? This is everything already lined up. This is all my notes. People in their camp, but she can, so she's going to laugh. here's all my notes on people I want on. And here's all the people that I already have scheduled, all my notes on them. So.
Got a lot of notebooks.
I know. But I have no brain, so I need to write it all down.
Oh, stop.
All right. I thank you guys for coming. Yes. Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
See,
Oh.
Luna found me funny. Nobody else laughed, but Luna did.
And Sue's birthday was the weekend right before my granddaddy's birthday, so
11/11. I will remember that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just want to say, so my final word is what I said last time, is whenever you have an issue that you can't solve, don't ever let it get you down. Just talk it out. If you don't have somebody you can call or text, then, speak it out loud to your spirit guides. And then I'm getting the phone numbers. You can also text home to 741-741. It's a free 24/7 crisis support line here in the U.S. Just, everybody remember, talking it out, getting it out of your system is the best way to figure it out and move forward.
Which, that's a very big, holds a very special place in my heart. So.
We want everyone to know we care, and that's why we're sharing this information.
Yeah, exactly. And, I've always said I'm not a very big texter. I'd never reach out to people first. But I always answer messages right away. So that's, I've been down certain roads, and I've been sad, and people think about things when they're sad. I just always hope people try to remember that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, no matter how dire it seems. And once you're gone, your problems and your hurt become your loved ones. And they're the ones left holding the bag, so think of them.
Yeah, you're here for a reason, and we all want you here.
Yep.
Well, Shay, thank you for another enjoyable evening.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and we will be back next Sunday. And good night.
Night.